coming up next. The Hornet taking on the Magic. For the Hornets, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Magic, Hornets, coming right up. A look at the Magic starting group. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Wagner is out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot.
Well, you see the decision-making of Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Ball with the bucket. You know, Greg, for these teams, the struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And, Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute. Players and coaches alike.
And then Washington with the dunk.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find it.
Wagner against Washington. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Washington passes to Rozier. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Orlando ball.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Nice move. Here's Fultz. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
And the Magic making strides, but Doris, their offense is still lagging behind.
Yeah, a couple things come to mind here, Kevin. Obviously, outside shooting and playmaking are 2 areas where they can grow. Elite perimeter play would probably help take them to the next level, but this is all part of the process when you've got young talent.
Now here is Carter. Here's Isaac. Williams with the defensive effort.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Ball, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 5.
Now you see the length of Ball just makes him so hard to guard on these drives to the cup.
Wagner from long range. It's rebounded by Charlotte. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now, here's Rozier. Washington with the screen on Fultz. Passes it to Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Banchero. A rebound by Washington. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Ball no good. The Magic trail by 7. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Has to Fultz. Drives to the hoop and finished off by Fultz.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Charlotte.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Miller against Isaac. Miller, no luck. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 3. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Banchero with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Wagner kicks to Carter. Pass to Isaac. Banchero against Ball. And Wagner has it in the corner. Carter finds Wagner. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wagner's got 5 now.
Some contact there, but Franz Wagner plays right through it.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte for the Magic.
Substitution on the court.
27 seconds left in the first quarter. The Hornets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Bridges, no one around him. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And here's Ingles outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Smith drives in. Nice defense from Wagner.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Orlando out in front as they end the first quarter with a big 11-1 run. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
We've got Hayward. He's out there with Smith. Nick Richards out there with Bridges. And it's Thor in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done in Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Here's Suggs. The Hornets pull it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Richards. He's defended by Wagner. Orlando trailing here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Out to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 3 assists in the game. The Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Out to Bridges. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Whew, the superb athleticism of Miles Bridges just creates so many challenges for the defense, particularly when he gets inside.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Now here's Anthony. Tight defense on him. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Charlotte in the lead. Second shot opportunity. Out to Hayward. Smith feeling it out a bit. Driving in. Bridges outside. Off target from three-point range. Anthony down low. He's against Bridges. And there's the pass to Ingles. Pass to Suggs. Over Hayward. And it's Suggs missing. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Doris, we know Suggs, the 5th pick in the 2021 draft, struggled with his shot early. But it seems like he's found other ways to help.
Kevin, you have to do everything you can to mask a weakness that you have. So strengths for Suggs, he's got the ability to guard both guard positions. He rebounds his position well, and he pushes tempo. So while that perimeter game develops, contribute in other ways.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Thor.
Well, credit Mo Wagner for making that a tough shot. At 7 feet, with that mobility, he should be able to guard.
Out to the right wing. Suggs with the ball. Back to Ingles. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And when it comes to the Charlotte Hornets, DB, this is a squad that wants to keep getting better, clearly.
Kevin, it shows you how challenging success and sustained success in particular is. This is an organization that has had pockets of success in the past. But the keys to this are you drafting well? Are you developing young talent? Have you built out a culture? Do you have top-down leadership that trickles through an organization? This is something Charlotte has to think about.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Here's Isaac. Goes back up. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Here's Bridges. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Tie game here in Charlotte. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
2020. The Magic. 2020.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so in the game for the Magic, Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Markelle Fultz out there with Wagner. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Washington against Banchero. Here's Rozier, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
Back to Carter. Kicks it out to Banchero. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Banchero's got his second basket.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And the energy of Fultz, impressive. Has an ability to nail difficult shots over an aggressive defense.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Banchero brings the double team. Ball with the bucket.
And not just the score, Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
That one falls. Fultz has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you can see the handle by Markelle Fultz. The explosion, the dribble drive ability, that is a nice move.
Miller, you know what? Magic leading by 3. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And that one's good, Wagner.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Well, the ability to change pace for Rozier just keeps the defense guessing on that drive.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Ball with the bucket.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
Fultz the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Ball against Fultz. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And it's Carter missing. Hornets trail by 3. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. For the lead, and there's the drive. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Out to Anthony. Back to Ingles. Now, here's Wagner, defended by Richards. Suggs passes to Ingles, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 7 points in the game. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Ingles finds Anthony. Pass to Harris. Bridges with the steal. The Hornets have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Second team foul.
Free throw drops for Hayward. And the last couple of years, Doris, Charlotte has really picked up the pace.
I think, Kevin, that's to place an emphasis and try to bring out the best of LaMelo Ball, who flourishes in that exact kind of environment. Brilliant passer, wants to be dynamic in transition. I think it's a smart choice.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges misses. The Magic trail by 4. And here's Ingles outside. Kept alive. Wagner kicks to Ingles. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Here's Thor. It's tipped. By himself. And Suggs throws it down.
Boy, how about the two-way potential of Jalen Suggs on full display with that play.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hornets lead by 2. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Smith is out there with Pete. Then it's Nick Richards. Then it's Bridges. And it's Thor in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And both free throws good for Anthony. You know, Doris, the Magic have struggled offensively in the past few seasons.
You are right, Kevin. The numbers on that end haven't been pretty. But let's remember, they've got some of the best young talent in the league. The more experience they get, the better they become. The future is bright.
Bridges misses. Magic shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And it's Ingles off the drive.
I'll tell you, this guy recognizes when driving lanes are available. Joe Ingles waits until it opens and then seizes the opportunity.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the... Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Jalen Suggs going to the line, shooting 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is under review.
Technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both teams will make substitutions. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. Now, he said, come on, can anybody make a 3? We have to be better from deep. He implored his team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and picks. We'll see if it works, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively. You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Shots good by Miller. And the Hornets lead by 1. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3-second violation. Charlotte basketball.
Here's ball. Pass to Rozier. Can't get it to fall. Well, Orlando shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
And it's ball in the corner. And Williams with the stuff.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Fultz. Williams with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
The Magic trail by 3. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's ball penetrating. Out to Miller. Now here's ball. D right on him. And ball slams it in.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one.
Wow, evolving before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
Again, ball missing. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And finished off by Fultz.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
Right side, ball. And the pass to Miller. Bridges with it. Defended now by Wagner. Miller, no luck. Orlando, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Isaac gets to Fultz. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Well, that's where you're trusting the jumper if you're Markelle Fultz. Be ready on the catch, rise and fire.
Now Rozier. Bridges sets the screen for Rozier. The drive-by ball. And that one drops for him. Ball's got the game tied up here for the Hornets. Suggs dishes to Fultz. Out to Carter. 3-pointer. Buries it from outside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Rozier for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Suggs passes to Fultz. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Clock at 4. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
How about the young gun comfortable in the clutch? Jonathan Isaac delivering.
Williams passes to Rozier. That one, no good. On offense, here are the Magic. This run now up to 13-2. Isaac misses. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Yes!
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Drops it in. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
The Queen City, Charlotte. North Carolina, the site for the Wizards.
Here we go.
A scoring forward who can get buckets at all three levels. Kyle Kuzma can flat out fill it up, and he'll look to do so tonight as they prepare for game time at the Spectrum Center. Wizards, Hornets, up next. And now the Washington Wizards starters. Jones and Poole teaming up in the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma out there with Deni Avdija. And it's Gafford in at the center position.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Jones misses. Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority.
Poole from long range. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Kuzma quick to that ball and then cat-like quickness to get it up.
Jones against Ball with the drive. Avdija pulls it in.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
But when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
There's Ball with a three. Rebound Washington. Lets it fly. It's Kuzma with the miss. And it's Ball off the drive. Offensive rebound. Here's Williams. And he lays it up and in. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Gafford. Pass to Avdija. It's stolen by Washington. On the take. Rozier, the pass to Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Team foul. At the line for 2.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Poole from long range. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Ball passes to Williams. Back to Ball. Washington outside. And Washington powers it through.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Poole shot is off. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. It's a 3-point game. Rozier gets the bucket.
Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself. Rozier with a merciless dribble move.
Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the attack, Rozier. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Kuzma outside. Drains the triple. Kuzma's got 7 points in the game.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
And they double up Ball. With the crossover, he takes it in. Gafford grabs the miss. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Start it.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Poole from long range. And again, Washington with a triple.
And Poole has that unlimited kind of range. I wonder who influenced that.
Ball passes to Williams. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Poole. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Give him 8 points now.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Ball passes to Washington. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
Gafford with a screen on Rozier. Drops in the three.
3 points.
Here's Washington. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. No shortage of scoring here. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Washington.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And so in the game for Washington, Mike Muscala out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Kispert, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Wright in at the point. Here's Thor. Pass to Smith. Wide open look. Jump shot is good that time. Smith's got his first basket. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
The Wizards with a lead. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. Here's Smith, following the bucket by the Wizards. Tipped. Now here's Wright. No points so far. Outside Gallinari. Wright against Hayward. Gallinari for three. Oh, look at Gallo, the big man.
Nice swing action there. Gallo, he simply squares up and rises to the occasion.
Here's Bridges, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Gallinari from behind the arc. Right. Tipped back in for two. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Richards, and he dunks it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Muscala. Gallinari finds Muscala. Here's Shamet. And the three off target. The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Hayward. Thor, the pass to Hayward. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
Pass to Muscala from outside the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Nick Richards. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. That one's no good. Charlotte trailing. Ball outside.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Right outside. Pass to Shaman. Lets the three fly, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Shaman has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
There's Ball with a 3. Kept alive. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And the basket by Shaman.
It's rare for a young player to enter the league that has this polished of a shot. Shaman getting it done.
Ball outside. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Down low. Here's Gallinari. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Gallinari's got 5 points in the quarter. Right against Ball. Pass to Miller. There's 31 seconds left to play in the half. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Washington basketball.
Washington has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Shaman. They set the pick. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Shaman's got 10.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's Washington liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Ball and Rozier, they man the backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Miller, and it's Williams in at the 5 spot. That's the Hornets 5. Now here's Williams to the inside. Here's Washington. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
What vision from Rozier there. Seeing his teammate was wide open and making the right pass.
Jones drives in. Poole from long range. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Miller. Takes a 3. Washington with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
And the Hornets with possession here. After the basket by Washington. Here's Miller. 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Williams has got 10.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Poole for 3. Look at Poole showing the range.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Poole after the basket by Charlotte. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Rozier with it. Gafford picks him up. And Rozier, here we go.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
Poole against Williams. And it's Gafford missing.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff.
Inside, Kuzma knows not to dial it back. If anything, get more aggressive.
Well, as a champion and a 20-point-per-game scorer, Kyle Kuzma has exceeded all expectations, Brent.
Well, I like the recovery of Kyle Kuzma. You know, he had the early years where he was successful and then maybe lost himself in some things and has found his way back to a consistency that I think the organization he plays for is appreciating. They call him Clutch Kuz for a reason. He does love those big moments.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. The Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. Hayward outside. Up top, Smith. Pass to Richards. Right with a steal. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Shooting for Washington.
And that's good as he hits both shots. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 18. To the middle. Here's Richards. And he throws it down with one hand.
Yeah, more than willing passer. Hayward understands the importance of passing the ball and involving teammates.
Gallinari for three. Smith with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Bridges on the attack. The layup off target. Washington has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Kispert. The three ball sinks the tray. Kispert's got 5 points.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Got it.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Shamet. 10 points for him. Pass to Muscala. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. For Charlotte, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. For 3, Bridges. Rebound, Washington. And here's Gallinari. Here's Kispert. He's guarded by Bridges. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Corey.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Charlotte with it. 19-point game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith outside. Pass to Richards. Back to Smith. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Kispert. Now Muscala. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So on the floor for the Wizards, DeLon Wright is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Corey Kispert. And it's Muscala in at the 5, down low. Here's Smith. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
So Washington ends up going with a new group.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Poole outside. Misses from close range. And Hayward has got the ball here for Charlotte. They trail by 14. Three-pointer, Bridges. Hayward outside. Pass to Thor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Up top, Bridges. Smith left side. It's stolen by Poole.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Gafford puts the move on, and the dunk by Gafford.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now the Wizards in transition, and that one's good. Poole.
Yeah, Poole has that ability, that one stride, full speed kind of player. Nice action there.
Smith no good. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Poole shot is off.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Bridges right side. Pass to Thor. Takes the 3. Washington with a rebound. Gafford's got rebound number 7 tonight. It's Avdia on the wing. Off target with the 3.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
A new lineup here for Charlotte. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Ball with it. He's picked up by Jones. Washington drives in. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Poole from long range. And again, Washington no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. To the left side wing. Avdia pulls it in. And Washington shooting it at 52%. On the wing, Kuzma. Rozier against Jones. Back to Kuzma. Puts up a 3. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Poole up top, hounded by Rozier. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, from late first-round pick to big-time scorer, the rise of Jordan Poole has been fun.
Well, he earned himself a pretty lucrative contract after a couple of years of trying to figure out what it is that he does best. I think we know what that is, B.A. Put points on the board. This guy plays with a ton of offensive confidence.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
On the take, the putback, controls the rebound and the putback. And the Wizards lead by 19.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Wizards.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jordan Poole.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's Avdia, just 3 to shoot, and they pick up 2.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Ball passes to Rozier. That's tipped. To the middle. Here's Miller. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, this is encouraging to see. Rozier actively looking to get the rock to his guys.
And Washington with possession. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Poole from long range. No good on the shot. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And they double up ball. Now here's Washington. He's guarded closely. Here's Rozier. Gafford grabs the miss. Now Poole puts up a deep 3. No good. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
we might see a slower pace in tonight's game, maybe even lower scoring. Two teams here that really like to set things up.
Could not agree with you more. These teams are comfortable maxing out the shot clock. They like an older, slower style of play, but they can be effective doing that. It's much different than what we're accustomed to with how fast teams play in today's game.
And now Washington's starting group. In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. Avdia out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the 5. And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Fultz the pass to Carter. And there's Fultz on the assist from Carter.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Here's Poole, and he banks in the layup. Poole's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part. They've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Now Kuzma, after Jonathan Isaac's three-pointer that didn't go. Fultz against Jones. Now here's Isaac. He's guarded closely. Isaac with a screen for Fultz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Well, I like the way Fultz attacks with confidence. He's excellent at making the defense commit.
Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is, which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. Fultz against Jones. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Fires from the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
And both free throws good for Isaac. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or wanted to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
On offense, here are the Magic, trailing by 2. Fultz with the ball. Jones covering. And it's Wagner missing. The Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the paint, here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And stolen by Kuzma. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Isaac against Poole. Kuzma outside. Oh, good on the 3. The Magic trail by 4. There's Wagner with the 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Poole the pass to Gafford. Then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Wagner against Poole. Fultz kicks to Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Wagner's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Orlando. Jones dishes to Avia. Kuzma outside. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Off target at the rim. Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
Here's Poole after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Lets it go from deep. Carter pulls it in. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Over in the corner, Isaac. Out to Carter. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Crafty move. Wagner. Isaac outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
Now, here's Poole. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Poole's got 7 points in the game. Jones against Fultz. Over in the corner, Isaac. 4 seconds left. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Harris is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Wagner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Wright. Lock at 6. Shamet on the wing. A 3-ball. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Wizards have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Anthony, the pass to Ingles. Pass to Wagner. Lets it go. That one a little long. Washington trailing. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Left side, Harris. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And right, here we go. The pass to Moscow. Right against Anthony. Here's Shamet. And the 3 off target. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one. And the Magic lead by 2.
Part of the job description as a guard, but Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
Launches it, and Kispert the bucket on the assist by Wright. Kispert's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Wagner, right side, outside Anthony. Back to Wagner, beyond the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Wagner's got a pair of triples in the second now for Orlando.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Wright. Hasn't made one yet. And they pick up 2. Wright's got it all tied up now for Washington.
And the team got excited about that one. Wright felt the contact, but still managed to finish through.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And slam dunk by Anthony.
And Anthony is flashy. He's got some flair to his game. Loves mixing things up with those sweet handles of his.
Kispert setting the pick for Wright. Down low. It's stolen by Anthony. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Last year, 90%, and he was right there among the best in the league with that percentage.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And when it comes to 3-and-D guys, Clark, Gary Harris has been in that mix for a while.
Yeah, he stretches the floor for you offensively and defensively. He's going nose to nose with whoever he's guarding. Doesn't back up a bit. He's a valuable combo guard to have in your rotation.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards. 9-point game. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Fultz kicks to Carter. Kicks it out to Banchero. Fultz against Jones. Deep 2 from Wagner. Misses the wing J.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
It's Kuzma penetrating.
Oh, I love this from Kuzma. When he attacks with this kind of ferocity and confidence, watch out. Hide and protect the children.
Fultz, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call on Washington with the foul. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Second free throw, no good.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
Kuzma outside. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And good that time.
Staying strong against the contact, playing right through it. Wagner fighting for that finish.
Cool, no good. Fultz with the ball. Wagner, the putback, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Fultz. Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. Avdia out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Poole with no one around. Hands it from downtown. Poole's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Wizards. Wagner passes to Banchero. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside against pretty physical defense, too.
Kuzma outside. Kicks it to Avdia. pass to Poole. Now Avdia, 6 on the shot clock. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Carter finds Isaac. Kicks it out to Banchero. Isaac passes to Banchero. Another shot. Here's Carter. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Carter's got his 2nd basket.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
Magic leading by 7.
As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Banchero definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
Wizards trail by 9. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Banchero, that's good.
There's the speed. Banchero has it, but doesn't always show it. That time he did.
Poole against Isaac. The drive by Poole.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And finished off by Fultz.
Wagner, he'll find the wide-open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Wizards trail by 8. Passes to Poole. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And here is Gafford. Here's Avdia. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Banchero with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. And that one is good. And now it's a 10-point Magic lead.
Getting it done in the paint. Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
Pass to Kuzma. Wing shot on the way. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Isaac. He has 7. Wagner against Poole. And it's in there. Wagner's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Avdia on the pass to Poole. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. 18 feet out. Avdia can't hit.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Poole with the steal. Washington shoot their 7th free throw attempt here. That's good from Poole. So both teams making some changes here. Wizards trail by 11. Right down low, covered by Anthony. And contact. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Wagner from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Wagner's got 9.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
And using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Anthony kicks to Wagner. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Fires away from outside. And so it's Orlando sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Wagner is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Wagner outside. From outside, off the mark. Wizards trail by 14. Kispert with the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Anthony kicks to Wagner. He dishes it to Harris. Rebound, Washington. Wright looking around. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
This has always been a strength for Wright, attacking downhill off the dribble.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. 10-point lead.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
To the inside, it's deflected and stolen by Wagner. All alone, and it's Anthony slamming it down.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
Wright dishes to Kispert. Back to Wright. Now Muscala. Gallinari outside. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Magic leading by 12. To the paint, here's Anthony, and it's Wright sending it back. Inside, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Harris, right side, out to Anthony. Shoots the 3, and it's Anthony again missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Kispert wide open, he fires. No good from outside. Orlando's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Wagner finds Anthony.
Anthony really does everything well on the floor. He's a true point guard, and all of it's on display here.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. With no qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Muscala. Avdia comes in for Gallinari. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Corey Kispert. And Poole subbed in for Landry Shamet.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Banchero, that's good.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Magic.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cole Anthony.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
To the middle, here's Banchero.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And here's Poole for three. Isaac with some nice D.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Carter inside the three-point line. No good there off the double clutch. And the Wizards with possession. And Gafford throws it down.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
And then Carter with the jam.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And so Wright nails both of them. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Banchero outside. That's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct.
Orlando, the Hornets taking on the Magic. For the Charlotte Hornets, they bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. Magic, Hornets, coming right up on 2K Sports. So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Rozier, they man the backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Miller, and it's Williams in at the center position. Miller counted from distance. Well, Doris, here we have two teams who could both really use a win.
You know, B.A., I think they each sense the opportunity that's before them tonight. They're both willing to scrap and claw for a win. I anticipate a very hard-fought matchup. One of these teams trying desperately to get in that win column.
Ball with it. Fultz picks him up, and Ball throws it down.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
And Carroll passes to Fultz. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Fultz against Williams. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Fultz finds Isaac. The shot is good. Fultz making the play.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
I've heard coaches call Fultz the ultimate team guy. Sounds like a compliment, Doris.
Oh, it absolutely is, B.A. And you have to give Markelle Fultz a ton of credit. Here's a young man whose career started in as shaky a fashion as you could with the inability to shoot the basketball. He's turned himself into a legit threat as a scorer and a passer.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone. He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Now here's Wagner. Banchero in the post. He's guarded by Washington. And that's going to be a travel. Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Isaac with the steal. To the paint. Here's Carter, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, B.A., we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from three. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I just love that Banchero wants to push the tempo, get it up the floor, and convert before the defense can react.
Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Fultz. Over ball. The kick out to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
One thing Banchero knows how to do is get himself to the foul line. He puts defenders in a position where they have no choice but to foul.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Now here's Isaac. Wagner outside. Back to Isaac. Williams grabs the board.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
It's stolen by Isaac. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Wagner. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
I tell you, don't be surprised when Franz Wagner gets up above the rim and finishes. This guy loves to attack the basket.
Miller, the pass to Rozier. Ball's doubled. To the inside. Wagner with a steal. Here's Fultz. Wagner on the wing. Outside Carter. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. Carter, good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. 3-point lead. Fultz finds Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Boy, the ability to get off your feet in that quick a fashion. Paulo Banchero, tough to deal with.
And they double up ball. Fires for three. Pure from three-point range. Ball's got 5 points.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Outside Fultz. Lets it fly. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Intercepted. It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
The Hornets.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Gary Harris out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Wagner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Harris misses. Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Core with the bucket.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
From deep, Hayward. The rebound by Ingles. The Magic have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Wagner outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Here's Richards. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
It's Suggs with a drive. Hornets with the rebound. Pass to Richards. Jumps up, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys. So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?"
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Anthony with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively, and it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Orlando calls timeout. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Rozier, and that one is hammered home.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Hornets have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Doris, a disappointing 22-23 season for the Hornets, especially after making the play-in the year prior.
Yeah, I think Shirley looking to turn things around under new head coach Steve Clifford. Always takes guys a couple of years to get their system in place. It takes time to develop.
Now here's Carter. He's got 5. The kick out to Banchero. The teardrop. Can't hit that one. Oh, nice D from Rozier. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Rozier. No luck on that one. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here. Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Isaac for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Isaac's got 5.
There's a versatility to the young Mr. Jonathan Isaac, a big man with range for days. He is going to space the floor for you.
And Ball gets it to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. Rozier is the 2 with Miller at the 3. Then it's Ball, then it's Washington, and it's Williams in at the 5. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal...
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Attention fans, now on the floor is your Heights squad. Let them hear it.
First free throw is good. Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
Carter can't get it to go.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And Ball throws it down.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. Hornets with the rebound. Rozier from outside. Unable to get that one. The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. No good with the triple. Charlotte has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Miller. Three-pointer. No good there. Ball with a steal. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, B.A., they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Williams. Thor comes in for Washington. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Smith in for Ball. And it's Wagner missing. Charlotte's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Here's Wagner. The steal. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Hayward. Goes back up. Here's Richards. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Anthony misses. Here's Charlotte. Right now on a 9-0 run. And there's a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
The Hornets making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. Here's Richards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richards has got 4 points in the quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. The three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richards has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Hayward's shot is off. The Magic shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's Suggs. Out to Anthony. Outside, Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Wagner for 3. Kept alive by Orlando. Second chance shot. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Three-pointer, Anthony. The rebound by Bridges.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Thor can't get it to go. Wagner outside. Pass to Harris from the low block. Wagner outside. Here's Suggs. This one for 3. Richards pulls it in. Hayward with it. From the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Hayward's got 5 points.
The fast release makes Gordon Hayward such a difficult check. If the defense is giving him any space, forget about it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Got it up. Oh, it would have counted. Had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Charlotte firmly in control. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Hornets with possession here. Ben Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Markelle Fultz is out there with Wagner, and it's Isaac in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Well, you love LaMelo Ball staying locked in on that jumper despite the contact. That's excellent concentration.
Fultz can't get it to go.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Doris, you look at the Hornets. It's been a roller coaster ride the last few years.
It certainly has, BA. And when their best players have all been available, they have shown an ability to compete. But so often that has not been the case. So hard to have sustained success if your guys aren't available.
There's Ball with a 3. That's no good. Shooting 6 for 8 now. Wagner for 3. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. And Washington powers it through.
We all know Terry Rozier can score the ball, but boy, showing the selflessness right there with that pass.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Washington finds Ball. Back to Washington. To the paint. From 7 feet away. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Carter. Pass to Wagner. Carter, a screen on Rozier. Wagner, the pass to Fultz. Back to Wagner. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. On the wing, Rozier. Defended by Wagner. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Back to Fultz. The shot off that time. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. 3-pointer Rozier. It's rebounded by Banchero. Fultz passes to Wagner. Back to Fultz. The 3 is up. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Charlotte's gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Pass to Rozier. Here's Miller. Isaac covering. With some arc. Miller can't get it to go.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
There's Fultz with a 3. He buries it from 3. Fultz has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Mr. Fultz more than happy to fire away from range. Pretty shot, Markelle.
Charlotte again missing. For Orlando, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Here's Wagner. Left side Carter. Shoots over Ball. The 3 from Banchero. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
You can see the 3-pointer is really starting to come for Paolo Banchero, gaining more and more confidence.
Out left to the wing. Here's Miller. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Here's Rozier, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
You can see the kind of attention that Terry Rozier is going to attract on the defensive end. This guy's scoring capabilities causes the contact.
And discussing the game of Terry Rozier, Doris, what's something that impresses you about him?
Probably, B.A., his confidence in his game. He's so aggressive and opportunistic on the offensive end. Sometimes you've got to find guys who put the ball in the basket, period. And that's Terry Rozier.
Isaac outside. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hornets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LaMelo Ball.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Here's Miller. Gets the three to fall.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
There's Ball with a three. Here's Williams. Washington outside. Here's the three. On target from range.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found him.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Banchero. On the wing, Isaac. Fade away. The shot won't fall. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a
Pounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Hayward out there with ball. Then it's Williams. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Miller in at the small forward position. Outside, Jones. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Ball misses the layup.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
The three from Poole. Hayward grabs the board. The Hornets on offense. Pass the ball. It's Miller on the wing. Gafford against Hayward. Over in the corner, Washington. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards.
And recently, we've seen Kyle Kuzma turn things around, especially offensively.
Yeah, Greg, highs and lows in the early part of Kyle Kuzma's career, but a nice settled ground for him. Offensively, he's carried more responsibility and shown that he's capable of doing it.
Hayward passes to Miller. Now, here's Washington. Washington with the screen on Poole. With the crossover, and then Washington with the dunk.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Avdia with a screen for Poole. Down low. Avdia kicks to Kuzma. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Poole with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target.
And Poole is such a tough and dynamic three-point shooter. He's comfortable firing from anywhere.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now, here's Poole. Kicks to Avdia. 6 to shoot. Jones, the pass to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And the rejection by Gafford. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. A miss that time would have put him up. Charlotte in the lead. Now here's Hayward. He can't get that one. Good defense by Poole. The past few seasons have seen frequent shakeups to the Wizards roster.
Yeah, the Wizards have been a bit of a lab in terms of trying to figure out what exactly it is that they're going to have that works. What's the recipe here? What's the perfect fit here? And I'm sure in time it's going to come together.
Now here's Jones, still without a basket. Miller against Poole. Count it. Good.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Here's Washington. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. Charlotte shooting their first free throws at this point.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that greatness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Second team foul.
And Washington has possession. Trailing by 4. Here's Kuzma and Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, here's Poole for the three. And again, Washington no good. Outside Williams. Pass the ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 6 points for LaMelo Ball.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Hayward outside. Miller outside. There's the pass to Washington. Miller outside. Gets it off. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move.
And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Gallinari is out there with Kispert. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Muscala in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that will actually work at the end of the year, and you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And Wright kicks to Shamet. The 3 ball. The rebound by Richards. Hornets leading by 7. Here's McGowan's. Nothing on the board. Out to the right wing. Now here's Rozier. He's covered by Shamet. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Rozier missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
The shot's good from Kispert. You know, Brent, I heard you talking the other day about the advantage left-handed players have in drawing fouls. Why do you feel that's the case?
I've just always felt, Kevin, that you don't really prepare for lefties. You don't see many of them in the league. So think about it. On a Monday and a Wednesday, you're playing a squad, and all of a sudden, Thursday's back-to-back game has a guy like James Harden. It's just hard to adjust physically what you need to do in terms of defending a left-handed player.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Kispert. Out to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Wright with the ball for Washington. No one near him. And it's good for 2. Now just a 2-point Charlotte lead. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside ball. Miller with a screen on Wright. Ball finds Miller. 5 on the clock. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And it's 8 points from Brandon Miller.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots. in traffic. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And so Wright nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
At the top of the key, Hayward. Passes it to Washington. Dishes it to Williams. Back to Washington. From the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Andrew Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call on Washington with the foul. The Hornets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's a screen. Here's Wright, and he drives in and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Hornets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the Hornets miss again. Washington's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Love to see Gallo close to the rim. He really finishes nicely with that jam.
Charlotte trailing. Ball with it. He has 6 to the inside. And then Washington with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Right, the pass to Gallinari. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ball with the bucket.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Right, the pass to Kispert. Shoots the 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's Ball penetrating. Count that one.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Here's Kispert, and the foul called on Brandon Miller. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Wizards have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And here is Ball. He's got 10. The 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Ball's got 13.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
And he gets it to go.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation, and a great play to get the bucket.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hornets lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Miller. Williams is out there with Washington. Then it's Ball, and it's Hayward in at the shooting guard.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Right inside. He's covered by Ball. Stolen by Ball. It's Miller on the wing. Good defense by Poole. For Washington, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
First team foul. At the line for 1.
That's good from Poole.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
And Washington making a change here. Jones is checked in. Williams with the block. Washington against Poole. Washington kicks to Hayward. Outside, Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. Left side, Williams. Clock at 6. Ball from long range. Washington with the rebound. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he owns it, David. I like that. Thanks. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And finished off by Avdia.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Hayward against Poole. Hayward dishes to Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Poole with it. Williams picks him up. The kick out to Poole. Second chance shot. Poole on the wing. Off target from outside. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Charlotte to the middle. And it's Miller with the jam.
And when Brandon Miller puts it all together, he is going to be a problem.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jones, the pass to Kuzma. Three-pointer. And another miss by Washington. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And Miller throws it down hard.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
Here's Kuzma. He kicks it to Jones. Back to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Ball surveying the defense. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Here's Poole. And that one hits back iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Richards passes to Thor. Jones against Bridges. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 5.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Bridges with the steal. Goes up, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Wright dishes to Kispert. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Richards. Charlotte leading by 7. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Deflects the pass. Gallinari with the steal.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
That shot wide open. Shamet's got 5 points so far.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Shots kicked. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Gallinari is out there with Muscala. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Kispert. And it's right in at the 1. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer.
Taking 2 shots.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Muscala. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Corey Kispert. And Poole subbed in for Landry Shamet. And here's Poole for 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
There's the steal. Now, Wright. Pass to Poole. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And it's scary how much scoring potential a player like Jordan Poole has.
Over in the corner, Washington. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
To the paint. Here's Poole. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And a nice show of strength there for Jordan Poole.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Miller.
Kuzma knowing his body well and using it.
Miller, no luck. And Gallinari kicks to right. To tie it up. Driving to the basket. Misses the layup. The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass the ball. Williams, a screen on Gallinari. Ball with a wide open look. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Gafford sets the pick for Poole. Bangs home the trifecta. Poole's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Wizards.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Kuzma outside. To take the lead, and the layup is up and in. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Wizards?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Ball kicks to Miller. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Williams. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Wow, and that's a big splash from Poole.
Williams, a screen on right. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Miller. 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. That one goes in.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Poole, the pass to Gafford. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Wright throws it down.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And right, here we go. It counts.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
The kick out to Ball. This is it to Washington. Ball against Wright. A shot. Count! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man ball is used to the spotlight.
Now, here's Poole. Right outside. Kuzma, left side. Here's Poole. Yes!
Well, Jordan Poole thinks every shot is going in, and why not? That was huge.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Launches it. And the miss. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to...
teams here tonight desperately looking for a win, and both need one to get off the mat.
I agree with you there, B. I think we're going to see teams playing with tremendous urgency here. No lack of effort tonight, because both of these teams are hungry to capture a W.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Franz Wagner out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Here's Jones. After the basket by Orlando. Kuzma finds Poole. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Isaac. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Fultz. Banchero outside. Back to Fultz. Here's Banchero. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Wagner, the pass to Isaac. Let's go with a 3. It's the trifecta.
Man, I like the deep ball of Isaac there, man. Has good touch for a big fella, and he shoots it with confidence.
And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. From down in the low post, it goes. Isaac's got 5.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract him.
Now here's Kuzma. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Fultz against Jones. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Avdia to the inside. Here's Gafford, and the dunk by Gafford.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. 9-point game. Pass to Avdia. The 3. The rebound by Carter. Here's Orlando. They're on an 11-2 run. Outside Fultz. Banchero in the post. Kicks it out to Isaac. 4-3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Orlando has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And talk about a star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot of energy, and offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game. Right there, I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
Here's Avdia. He's scoreless. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns
blazing.
Now here's Kuzma. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Isaac. And here are the Magic now. They're on a 19-4 run. Wagner finds Carter. Avdia pulls it in.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Poole against Wagner. And he lobs it up to the rim. Wagner with a steal. With one on the clock. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it in.
Jonathan Isaac, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Magic. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
On the court for Orlando, in the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Joe Ingles is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you.
Kept moving and found an opening, staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are two things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group.
Pass to Suggs. Now Wagner lets it go from deep. The rebound by Muscala. Right, the pass to Kispert. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And here's Muscala. And Muscala with the slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The kick out to Ingles. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Pass to Kispert. Now here's Gallinari. Fires from deep. No good that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Ingles from outside. Kept alive. Up again. And so Gallinari will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 11. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Out to the right wing. Right side, Gallinari. Back to right. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your day?
I think quite a bit, because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence, and perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Gallinari finds Muscala. Back to Gallinari. Picked his pocket. Harris on the wing. Anthony outside. Pass to Wagner. There's the double with Wright. Anthony feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Muscala. Here's Shamet. Drills it from deep. Shamet's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Wagner, the pass to Harris. Out to Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Anthony against Wright. Gallinari pulls it in. Washington's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Shamet. Another shot. Now here's Muscala. He's guarded closely. Here's Kispert. Wright, the pass to Gallinari. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
First.
Anthony right side. Here's Harris. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Orlando in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been quite a game for Jonathan Isaac.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Jones and Poole teaming up in the backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with Avdia. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. And that one's good. Poole.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Wagner with the right back at your answer on the 3. Pretty impressive right there.
Here's Kuzma. Back to Jones. There's the 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The end of the 2023 season was a rough stretch for a young Orlando Magic squad, Clark.
Always hard, BA, to close out a season on a losing streak and in the bottom part of your conference. It's a tough learning opportunity, even for veteran guys.
Kuzma for 3. It's not going to go for him. Orlando's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Wagner for 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Pretty nimble play that time by Wagner, pulling up before the defense could get set to stop him.
Gafford with a screen on Wagner. Inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Kicks it out to Isaac. Carter, a screen on Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. And Gafford with the block. They retain possession. Orlando calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is, and every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Outside Jones. Back to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And Caro outside. Back to Wagner. Pass to Fultz. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. You think of Wagner mostly for his offense. But Clark, he's a great defender as well.
You know, B.A., he really is. He moves his feet well, both laterally and up and down. He's got great size at 6'10". He can step out and defend guards in the pick and roll. Very versatile defensively, and he's got a nice zeal in how he goes about it.
Stolen. Now here's Gafford. 6 points for him. Kuzma outside. Pass to Gafford, and Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Franz Wagner. First personal foul. First team foul.
Kuzma up top. Isaac covering. Kuzma with a screen on Wagner. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Fultz is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, last year the NBA created a new award. It's called the Clutch Player of the Year. It's named the Jerry West Trophy, and West said there are few greater thrills than coming through for your teammates and fans when they need it the most. This new trophy will be awarded to the player who best delivers in those moments. Brian?
Yeah, that's a nice addition there, Allie. Thank you. Shot clock at 5. Carter can't get it to go. Washington has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
A new lineup here for Washington. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside, Ingles. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it in. Ingles has got 6 points.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Right against Anthony. Out to Harris. Back to Anthony. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. And now a 12-point Orlando lead. Right against Wagner. Here's Shamet. The three-pointer off the mark. Here we go, all alone.
Boy, I like how confident Suggs is on the break. Feels like he's fully in control in these situations.
Here's Muscala. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's been all about Franz Wagner for. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Gary Harris out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Wagner in at the center position. Orlando calls timeout. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
Right, the pass to Gallinari. And here's Muscala for three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Anthony. Out to Harris. From downtown. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Lets it go. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Wagner. Wagner's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Shamet to end the run. Here's Muscala. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Wagner against Wright. It's stolen by Wright. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Orlando calls timeout.
Timeout. Start it.
So for the Wizards, Gafford, he's checked in for Muscala. Kuzma comes in for Kispert. And it's Poole in for Shamet. The rebound by the Wizards.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Kuzma finds Wright. Gafford with the ball. Poole outside. Deep range from Poole.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside Carter. Here he goes. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 17.
Carter Jr. showing you the mobility that he has as a big guy. Really good job that time creating for himself.
Poole, the pass to Gallinari. Wagner against Poole. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Washington on D. 17-point game. Right outside. Back to Kuzma. 3-pointer. No luck on that one.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. From outside the arc. Rebound Washington. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Magic.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Franz Wagner.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Poole from long range. And again, Washington, no good. Here's Wagner. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Fultz finds Wagner. Shot from the wing. The rebound by the Wizards.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Gallinari for 3. Here's Gafford to end the cold spell. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Here's Gallinari. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Isaac for three. It's off. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now we have some time to check in with. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA.